The whole Christmas gift thing continues to be controversial.
Really?
Yeah, I suggest right now that next year nobody gives any gifts.
Oh, stop it.
It just got ugly this year.
Come on. I love that about it.
I was hurt for a good...
A lot of people were saying to me, boy, that when you were getting on Artie's Christmas gifts, that was the funniest thing they'd ever heard.
A lot of the email indicated that we were ungrateful, but, it's a funny bit to actually say what you think of somebody's gift. I mean, I guess the worst Christmas gift, if you're going to vote on a worst, is Artie's.
That was the worst?
You mean as a whole? Or
as a whole.
One particular...
I told everybody about Artie's Christmas gifts to Gary, Fred, and John, because I thought it was the funniest thing. He gets them a fleece every year.
Okay.
Well, Artie's sister worked...
Something everyone can use.
Artie's sister used to work for Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
And she gets a discount.
Yeah, sure. It's not that big.
I know. But anyway, so he puts her in charge of getting Fred and Benji's gift and Gary and John and Casey.
Right.
And every year, she's been getting them the same thing, which is this fleece, which is like when you go outside in the winter and it's cold, one of those little vests.
Right. But, it's exactly the same one.
She's been getting
every one of them.
She's been getting the same one every year. The same fleece. It's like,
but, it's John, they could all wear the same thing on the same day. You'd think we had a uniform.
And Artie puts no thought into the size of the guys because some of them are just way too small.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, are they really? Well, I could take them back.
Artie's all defensive.
I'm not...
And then for me, Artie got me an electronic picture frame. Which
oh, yes, I forgot about that.
That quickly went to my daughter. Cause
I was going to say, did you hang it?
No.
That's good. So your daughter got it. That's nice.
My daughter, Deborah, loves pictures, so I gave it to her. She was thrilled with it.
And that's cool for a kid, yeah.
Yeah, there was a whole article written about what you do. How do you, not getting Christmas gifts, but passing on your Christmas gifts and making sure you don't give them back to the people that gave them to you. I got generally high marks for my gifts. I got Robin a special gift.
That was the most incredible thing.
I won't even tell you what that cost.
I can't even imagine because I'm looking at it and going, oh, that's real.
That is real.
Oh, my God.
I was keeping it real.
You kept it real.
I know.
That is amazing.
I got Robin this bracelet. I'm going to call it a bracelet, but it really is very unique. One of a kind made for Robin, and I knew you were going to dig that.
Oh, I was flabbergasted.
Yeah. Well, you deserve it. You've hung in there with me.
Oh, not been that big a deal.
Hasn't been that bad.
It hasn't been bad at all.
I must say I used your gift, Howard, more than I used anyone else's.
Oh,
did you?
Yeah.
How many bottles have you gone through? I got Artie a case of JD.
Yeah, how much is left?
2 cases, like half-gallon bottles.
Well, I call it a case because I originally wanted to buy a case, and I found out a case only had 6 bottles or 7 bottles, something like that. So I got you 2 cases.
You got me 2 cases.
Yeah.
That's very
and
nice.
how much is left, Artie?
Well, I actually gave one to my super, Danny the super. He's a good guy.
Gave away?
Well, I gave one of them away. He's a big,
Precious Jack Daniels.
He's a big JD guy, but I had some company, so 2 of them are gone, 2 half-gallons.
Wow.
But I had some company.
Who, an imaginary elephant?
I enjoyed it.
I got generally high marks for, I gave a lot of the staff DVD players. Everybody liked it with like a really cool case and Howard Stern Production Company logo, and, it looks kind of cool. I've only heard through the grapevine that only one person was disappointed in my gift.
Who was that?
Scott the engineer.
He was disappointed?
He didn't like it.
Oh, no.
How did you find out?
I find out through people.
Yeah, but
he's been going around complaining and bitching about it, which he's got some nerve.
What did he say? Like, what was he saying?
He's just not happy with it.
Absolutely not. I love it.
Really?
Excuse me? Yeah.
I heard through the grapevine you didn't like it.
No. It's a great gift. It really is.
I thought it was great.
It is.
Everyone's using them and having a great time with it.
Yeah. My son commandeered it for me.
Oh, good. Okay. Your gift was good. Scott got me a good gift.
Yeah?
Yeah, he got a really great gift, like a serving dish, and it didn't smell like smoke.
Oh, I guess he didn't take the gifts home this year. They didn't smell. Because I got a beautiful vase from Scott.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
glad you liked
it. He did good this year.
It was actually very beautiful.
My wife is the one that, obviously,
I
she
knew.
takes it.
We had that feeling.
She knows exactly what to do.
Yeah.
No, but I loved your gift. I can't even get to it. My son loves it.
He's not telling the truth.
All right. What
is it?
I knew John.
He was upset that the interns got the same gift as he did.
Like,
I decided to reward the interns because they worked for free.
No. The gift was great. I love the gift.
So I shouldn't have given it to the interns, and you would have loved it better.
Right.
Oh, it was just that he's just like an intern?
Right, I'm just like an intern.
Well, John's just like an intern.
Has nothing to do with the gift.
I mean, come on. I thought that was a great gift.
No, it isn't.
I just was overly generous to the interns.
You were very generous to the interns.
Yeah, it was a good gift.
It was really, and I mean,
but I didn't get some cheap crap one.
No. And the case itself is just amazing.
Yeah, you could use it for stuff.
Yeah.
See there?
All right, okay. So.
No, I loved it. It was really good.
All right, okay.
And I'm glad
just checking in.
I'm glad you liked my gift.
The only faux pas I made, I think Robin Rudzinski didn't like my gift there, but I didn't know. What do you think? Robin, can we talk about that?
What happened?
Let's get it
I
out
don't know
there,
if she wants to talk about it.
Is she here? I don't know if she's here.
She's here.
Oh, you've seen her?
I've seen her. Robin.
Here she comes. I heard you didn't... I mean, it's not that you didn't like my gift. It's just...
I don't drink.
I didn't know that.
You gave her wine?
I gave her a case of really great wine.
Oh, no.
I didn't know you didn't drink.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
dear.
Yeah, it's wasted on
How could you not know that in all these years?
I don't know. We don't talk about the fact that she doesn't drink. Is there a problem?
Never had dinner with her or anything?
I had dinner with her once. But not even, like, she was at the table. We've never even gone out to dinner.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice gift.
I'd like to take you to dinner.
Thank you.
I'll take you to dinner.
Yeah, you ought to find out about her. She's been around a while.
Well, who's going to sit and talk? I'm busy.
Robin, you go to, like, the jungle in Bolivia and you don't drink? You don't take any booze along?
No, I don't.
Really? What's fun of you?
You know what? I can still be fun.
No, I'm sure.
No, chicks who don't drink are not fun.
Robin's fun.
I don't care.
I think Robin's a lot of fun.
Hey, I'm all for you not drinking. Don't get me wrong, but...
Yeah, I'm more productive because I don't drink.
Really?
Makes me a better employee.
Would you have a problem or something?
Yeah, I had a little problem, but I haven't had a drink in almost 16 years.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. That you would have known this if you'd spent any time with her.
I don't spend time with Rob. We just work together.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, Howard, you may want to.
I invited her out to my house, didn't I?
Yeah, I almost stopped by once.
Yeah, and you were like, I don't know, you were somewhere.
Yeah, I was out in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
I said I might stop by. You were open to it.
I wanted you to come by.
Yeah, I will next time.
I'm going to invite you to dinner.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that I knew. I would never have done that.
What kind of wacky junk were you doing that you had to get off alcohol? Were you waking up with strange guys?
That happened a few times.
Oh. See, I told you more fun.
Why do you start drinking again?
If you sit down and talk to her, you can hear the wild stories of when she did.
I once woke up bathed in powder, and I didn't know where I was.
Oh, really? That kind of drinking. Nice.
I was a party for a long time.
Wish I knew you then. Bathed in powder.
Bathed in powder?
Powder.
Strange bed.
They had bathed her and then powdered her up.
Wow, like a veal cup.
Bathed in powder.
You know, like when you bathe the baby and then after the bath you powder the baby.
Oh.
That's what had happened to her.
What kind of weirdo gets a drunken broad in bed and then bathes her and powders her? It's like, well, why bother?
Well, it turns out it was two gay guys.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I was like a big whew.
Oh.
I had no idea.
We've sterilized you. Robin, you're a bit of a drinker.
What do you do with a woman? You bathe and powder her.
Yeah.
We bathed and powdered you while you were unconscious. Yeah. If we were heterosexual, we would have just banged you.
Banging you never occurred to us. We decided to powder you.
I was once bathed in powder, but I was 8 months old. Two gay guys bathed and powdered me.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I didn't know you had that. I'm sorry. I'll take you to dinner.
Thank you.
And I'll drink and you can watch me.
That's right. I'll bring the wine.
Yeah.
No, it was a really lovely gift. And I understand you like the gift that I got for you.
Loved it.
From E.
Yeah.
It was inspired. Well, Beth sort of inspired me. She gave me some great suggestions.
It wasn't an individual gift from you. It was from me, though.
It was from E. Yeah, it was from all of us.
All right.
Yeah. So maybe next year I should ask Beth instead of Scott DePace.
That might be okay.
You know what's nice? Those electronic picture frames.
They got frames. You could put a picture in that's electronic.
Nobody could laugh at that gift.
Gary Delabate gave me a dinner at Lever House, which I went to the other night.
How is it? I've
Excellent.
heard wonderful things about it.
Muy bien.
Yeah?
Yeah, very good.
All right, that's the new hot one.
Gift certificate was for $250. The dinner ended up for 4 people ended up running me about $700.
Yeah, it's not a
cheap
or cheap dinner.
But it was good.
Is that with tip or?
Yeah, with tip.
700.
Yeah.
That's a night out.
You're not kidding.
Gary wasn't planning to feed the world.
You kind of gave me a crappy gift. Mike Ganji. I mean, you know, I've done more for that kid. I mean, I gave him a life since he's out of college.
So what kind of gift did he give you?
I should have fired his ass years ago for incompetence.
Well, you've tried to make him quit. He won't.
He wouldn't quit. So I promoted him. He just gave me these 2 Batman comic books that I've already read.
You know what? I did talk to him about that afterwards, and he said, oh, man, he's going to hate my gift. Because he knew, because you had said something about comic gifts that morning before you opened his.
There's these 2, like, comic books.
Just regular old comics.
You know, it's Batman, but...
I mean, but it's not like a special edition or anything.
And I don't want anything expensive. Just...
Well, how much does a comic book cost? He gave you 2.
I don't know. And, like, of course I've read them. So I just...
You had already read them.
Yeah, I sent them out to a kid. Yeah.
You hadn't read before.
Yeah.
I thought my gift was out on a limb.
Yeah, but I liked it. I put it on my bookshelf.
That's what I figured. You could at least use it that way.
I don't think I'm going to read it, though. Because
that's what I figured.
Yeah, Robin got me a leather-bound... book of George Washington, because she knows he was my favorite president.
Yeah.
George Washington was the best president still. There's no George Washingtons ever.
There was only one, and there'll be no other.
Well, it's like I explained. They wanted to make him the king of America. And he turned it down and said, I'll only stay in office for 2 years. I mean, for 2 terms, and that's it. I'm going to stick to the rules.
Because he also could have served the rest of his life.
That's right.
But he said, no, 8 years is enough.
Yeah, he could have set up a whole kingdom. The people loved him. He was a general.
He had won the war.
Yeah.
He was smart enough to go, this is what we were just fighting against.
Yeah. He was smart enough to put him, he said, I'd rather see somebody else take the job.
Right.
Nobody ever does that.
Yeah, he really understood the idea of democracy and...
Yeah. I mean, if the Arab world had one George Washington, it'd be a whole different universe.
Just one.
Fidel Castro, same thing. He won't liberate his people.
Right.
Everywhere you turn in the world, whenever someone gets into power, they don't give it up.
Yeah.
They can't walk away.
They stay there until they die.
Yeah. Like Imus.
And, you know, while we're on gifts, I got to say, Robin got me a similar gift, and I love it, Robin. Thank you. She got me a leather-bound book as well with my initials on it. Literary Anthology of Baseball.
Oh.
Which is something I read. I love sitting in bed and reading stuff like that.
I bet you that it wasn't cheap. You got that from Esprit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Asprey. I went on the website trying to figure out what you spent. And,
London.
I got to tell you, yeah, Esprit from London.
Yeah. I know.
I think you spent a lot of bucks on these.
Well, they were expensive books, yes.
Yeah.
And was it really my initials or some guy named Al?
Yeah.
No, it was very nice. I've read it a lot since I got it.
Good. I'm glad. I looked at it and I said, because I was looking at, it's hard to find gifts for people, and there was an array of books there. I'm looking and looking. What would Howard be interested in?
George Washington.
He said, all right. The writings and words of George Washington. He may not read it, but maybe he might.
I might pick it up and look at it.
You might want to see what George Washington had to say.
I started to read it, and he was real boring, by the way.
Yeah, well, it was way back when.
Yeah, I just admire his actions.
It's not as good as The Simple Life on Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could have found the words of Paris Hilton, I would have.
Oh, I would love to read that.
They don't make that.
See, I would read that.
Believe me, if I could have found it, I would have gotten it.
I would have read that.
Because I was trying to find something you would really appreciate, but...
Sharon and Ozzy sent me, like 2 really nice bottles of wine with wine glasses. They're classy people.
Every year they send me the most incredible
What'd they send you?
Gift.
Crystal.
You know, like one of those huge, artistic, incredible pieces of crystal from...
What do you do with it?
I try to find places. This time it was too big. I don't know if I'll ever find a place for it.
See, that's a little weird, because it's like, what if you don't like it? Can you return it?
I suppose you could. I won't, because they gave it to me.
So what will you do, put it in storage?
I will try to find a place for it. I still haven't come up with one yet.
And you got like 17 ounces.
It's huge, this piece they gave me this time. I found a place for everything else.
Bergdorf Goodman. I love that store.
Yeah, that's a great store.
I went into that store. Holy mackerel.
Oh, you've never shopped there before?
Never in my life have I been in there.
Great store.
I was buying junk I didn't even need.
That's what it'll make you do, because they have it displayed so beautifully.
So beautiful. You get it home, you're like, what am I going to do with this thing?
Yeah, wait a minute. It doesn't look the same here.
I bought like a leather bag to carry stuff. I have nothing to carry. I bought it. It just looks so cool. He goes, well, you can put your watches in this and your jewelry.
I know. And you'll never do it.
I don't have watches and jewelry. Dr. Sal Calabro, the breast implant guy, he sent me a case of wine. I think it was a real good case of wine. I don't know.
He sends me a case of wine every year. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Scott DePace got me a weird gift. I got rid of it. I threw it out already.
What?
It's this thing you put your thumb in it, and it takes your fingerprint for your computer, and instead of using passwords...
Oh, that thing.
You know, and like I don't want it laying on my desk with a... And then, it's only going to screw up my computer.
Right, I'm trying to install it.
Yeah, I'm going to be able to install it.
Scott's on a technology.
And then every time you want to go in, you just put your thumb in there?
You put your thumb for any... I hate it.
It was Sony. You can give it a me if you want. It's made by Sony. It's a great idea. You were discussing how you hate passwords.
I don't hate them that much. I just don't... I mean, I don't even have that many.
Remember this, you don't have to remember a password ever again. You always have your thumb with you. You put it on there, and that's it.
Yeah, but I don't want that... Like, it's this little cheap piece of plastic. I don't want it sitting on my desk.
By Sony. Come on,
dude.
Some crap.
Doesn't match what you have.
Yeah, and then like my computer thing is the hardware is all tucked behind a wall. How am I going to connect it? This big wire.
Little brain to do it. Come on.
Yeah. Okay.
Jeez.
By the way, your Christmas card is the most bizarre.
Oh.
Scott DePace sends me a Christmas card. It's a picture of his son.
Yes.
And Scott is so weird about gay stuff. Like if we ever said, oh, your son might grow up gay, he'll just say, it's not going to happen,
Right.
No way.
He's got him with a chainsaw cutting down a Christmas tree. And I'm like, is there anything more macho than a young man with his chainsaw?
Like, it's supposed to be funny. Come on.
Yeah, but you want that kid not to be gay so bad.
That you're butching him up in every possible...
You butch him up.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, it's a picture of his kid and his beautiful dog.
Yes.
The dog looks beautiful, and the kid's in he has a weird face like this. But
the dog had a good picture.
Yeah, but the dog looks good.
He didn't want to take the picture. Actually, the dog is from 3 years earlier. It's all Photoshop.
Oh, that's what I thought. I was wondering if you stuck that in. But why not put a good picture of your son?
It was hard to get him to take the picture. I'm actually behind him holding the chainsaw.
Oh.
And he wasn't that into it.
Then why did you make him...
Maybe give him like a ballet doll or something, or Barbie.
What would he have chosen to pose as?
Next year's picture is his son with a machine gun.
No, I actually already took some pictures in prep for next year. Pictures of the tree. He's going to be climbing the tree, putting a star on it.
Oh, that's
It'll be good.
Did he want to be in that one?
Well, he doesn't have to do it yet. That's next year.
Yeah, but don't we want a current picture of him for the Christmas card?
I didn't take his picture. I just took the tree. So
I see. Great.
I'm going to fly him in electronically.
Somebody has too much free time.
Yeah. You envy it. You wish you could do it. You wish!
Yeah, I wish I could. All right. That was very nice, though. The thought that counts. Thank you for the password protection. Jeff Schick sent me some kind of bottle of wine in a special box, like a big wooden box. The box is even nicer than the bottle of wine. So it must be an expensive bottle.
Yeah, he was telling, he's a big wine aficionado, too, and he was telling me he picked out some special selections for a few people.
Yeah. He sent me a 93 Fresco Baldet Ferry.
What?
Fresco.
I don't know what that means, but I bet you it's good. I don't drink wine at home that much, but I did give people a case of wine because I know they like it.
Wine is wonderful, and I collect a little bit of it now, and I find that I have trouble getting it out of the refrigerator because you only drink it when you're out.
Isaac from me gave me a weird Christmas gift.
Oh, really?
He gave me a Juicy sweatshirt.
Juicy couture.
It's like 4 sizes too small for me, so Beth's going to wear it, but... Maybe
he was buying for Beth.
Juicy? Maybe. Yeah, Juicy. Isn't that like a chick thing?
It's a chick thing. I didn't know they made guy things.
Evidently they don't, because the shirt didn't fit me.
Juicy.
Isaac's the one who got me that knife last year. It was so great.
Yeah, he missed out this year. He didn't make a good selection.
Yeah, this year was bad.
Well, he can't be a winner every year.
Yeah, that was a bad gift. I mean, it's not even my size.
I'd love to see it.
I got to bring it in.
You could wear something Beth eventually inherits.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what that is.
I didn't like that gift much.
Oh, well.
Oh, you know what a book I read on vacation? Mitch Albom sent me his new book, The 5 People You Meet in Heaven.
Oh, is that the guy from...
Tuesdays with Maury?
All right, yeah, okay.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was real good. It got bad reviews, but it's #2 on the bestseller list, and I liked it.
Well, he's review-proof.
I don't know. It was good. I liked it. It was very creative. I mean, you know, it's kind of like one of those sentimental books, but very nice.
Well, that sounds like Anguilla's just jumping. You got some time to read.
Anguilla.
Oh, what?
No, I was in the sun. I was in the ocean with my kids every day. I was happy.
Good Lord. What are you, a speed reader? You take that Elizabeth Wood course or something?
I'm telling you, I'm going to make up for my bad education. I'm going to start reading.
It just sounds like you were poring over books.
Yeah. I needed to rest up.
There's only so much you can say to Kira Sedgwick, Rum.
Yeah, exactly.
I looked at your cans, asked how Kevin was. Now,
well, Kira hustled me out of there anyway. She was getting a massage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I wanted to stay and watch. No, that wasn't
up for discussion.
She didn't offer.
You want to stay, Howard? Or
Kevin Bacon's like one of those super, like, capable guys.
What do you mean?
Like, he rents a car down in Anguilla even though you have to drive on the left side of the street.
Oh, he can do that?
Yeah, and I'm like, I hate guys like that. I mean, he's a great guy, don't get me wrong, but I'm very nice and very generous.
I never drive in places like that.
But he makes me look like a woman.
And he probably knows how to, like, windsurf and stuff
like that. Oh, he was talking about that.
He can build one.
Yeah, he can build a car with a sail on it.
Yeah, like real energetic and
handy.
See, I like a vacation like Anguilla where I go and I don't have to do anything and there's not like a lot of natives around. And
natives.
Although, you know, the black people are very nice there, but you can sense a little hostility.
Really?
A little bit.
Even from Smitty?
I don't blame them.
Yeah, they're like, you white people
lying around their beaches.
I know.
They're giving them money.
Oh, be quiet.
Weird. It's weird. It's, you know, it's just weird, but I find it to be one of the least hostile places, you know.
I keep telling you, you go there every year and you encounter the hostility and you keep going back, so it doesn't keep people away.
Like, I had to rent some snorkel equipment. And, like, it was like some of the kids' snorkel equipment didn't fit their feet right and this and that. And I'm like, every time I go, no, this isn't the right size. I'm thinking the guy's going, I hate you. I hate you.
I spit on you.
I spit on your white face. I mean, they're very nice. But
F you, white man.
Yeah, F you.
Leave me alone.
Right. It's funny because you pay a lot of money to go there and then, like some black chick serving you, you know, and you can just tell she's, like, really walking slow.
But, you see, I wonder where all the money goes, because if you go where they live, they don't look like it's a country making a lot of money.
No. Everybody lives in, like, cement houses with, like, flat roofs.
And that's why they hate you.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of money coming in.
Yeah.
But somebody's taking it. It never gets to the people.
Well, I love Anguilla.
Well, it's only the first time you've been there, right?
No, it's third.
Really?
I've been a bunch of times.
Before. I thought you'd gone to other islands.
No, I've been to other islands, but that's my kind of vacation, sit and read books. But some people love adventurous.
Well, I went to Madrid, and I didn't have a moment to read.
Yeah, I mean,
I was exploring ruins.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, I loved it. Absolutely. And they're in the flamenco.
Really? Robin Radzinski was off in Africa.
Sri Lanka.
Is that Africa?
No, that's like off India, isn't it?
And like New Year's Eve was somewhere where there was no electricity.
Oh, my God. She's out of her mind.
People were coming out with their masks that they go to war with.
That's what happens when you stop drinking.
And dancing in the streets or something?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds horrible.
Yeah, I don't know how she does that.
I hate activities on vacation.
Me too, man. I don't want to travel anywhere.
Get out. Madrid is one of the greatest cities on earth.
What's that, Spain?
Yes, and they've got there's an aqueduct that was built by the Romans, still standing there.
Hey,
it's
you know
amazing.
What? Take a look at the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh,
it's amazing.
No. The Brooklyn Bridge is steel. They put a bunch of rocks together. There's not even any cement between them, and it's still there.
See, that's what I hate about Europe. They make such a big deal about their bridges. Meanwhile, we have
not a bridge.
Our bridges blow theirs away.
This was something built by ancient people to get water from the river into the city.
Big deal. In my apartment, I have a frame that flashes photos. Robin, that's a pile of rocks.
You're so crazy. And it was beautiful there. The people they're so friendly. In fact, talked to, you know, one guy. We were standing in Starbucks one day.
See what I mean? Starbucks. Yeah.
Well, that's my kind of adventure.
Right.
And we were talking about how friendly the people were here. And he said, yeah, this is the anti-Paris, because the people were just delightful.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
helpful.
Yeah, they better be.
They better be.
I'm thinking of going to Italy one time. I am thinking of one.
But you're going again to the countryside where you sit and there's nothing to do. You're not going to see Italy.
Yeah, I don't want to actually see it. I want to sit and do nothing. My life is devoted to doing nothing.
You want to be a mole.
Yeah, but no, I want to go to different places and do nothing.
Right, but you take him there and sit him somewhere. He'll be there when you get back.
I don't know about Italy, man. You got to go to the right spot. My uncle went to Italy to visit some of our distant cousins outside of Naples.
Yes.
Oh, my God. He came back with videotape. How depressing. They live in a mud hut.
Well, he's not going there.
No, I would go to, like, Tuscany.
Well, you got to go, like, the Capri.
Why don't we rent, like, a Capri? Why don't we go, like, rent a big house and a bunch of us all go?
I'd go to the island of Capri. I heard that's amazing.
Yeah.
But Tuscany is wonderful.
You know how good Jack Daniels tastes in Capri?
That tastes just the same as it does.
Yeah, I'll have one of those bottles you gave me. I might as well be in Sea Caucus.
Right.
No, I was exploring Spanish wines. I was doing all kinds of great things, and you're by the pool.
Yeah, that's all I want to be. The ocean, man. The ocean in Anguilla is the nicest, nicest beach I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
See, I could care less about going there. I can't wait to now. I want to go back and see Barcelona, and I want to go and see the coast of Spain. It was just beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it, but I don't know. I don't want too much activity. I come back all exhausted. Everything drains me. I don't want to, like, pack and, like go to a hotel and, like, get up early to go to, you know, to go visit some rocks.
We got what we wanted to. Just automatically get. Oh, but we were doing the whole Spanish thing where we didn't eat until 9 and 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, please.
Oh, it was great.
I got to eat on my schedule. And what about, like, how did you get to, like, these rocks? Did you drive?
Once we took a driver, which was better.
Who's we, by the way?
I was there with a friend of mine.
Chick or guy?
Chick.
Oh, yeah? You shared a room?
No, I don't share rooms. I'm not lying.
You were in bed with her.
Right. We do not share rooms.
Oh.
And we took a car to Toledo, and we tried this bus trip once. The bus was terrible because you're always on the bus.
Yeah. You're on the bus.
Trip was great.
Right.
So that's the way I would suggest. And we found this incredible restaurant, No Dough, which is every bit as good as any place you could eat in New York. It was exciting and wonderful. And then we did the paella thing, you know, where you're eating authentic Spanish food.
I like that.
And
I like paella.
The flamenco was incredible. I was just...
Did you dance with that chick?
In awe. No, the people danced, not you. You watch them.
Was it romantic? You started making out with that girl?
Right, yeah.
You did.
Why were you kissing that woman?
Sure I did.
Kissing goodbye. Like hell you were. You were kissing her like a man. Don't insult my intelligence.
All right. We have to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.